Alright everyone, air support here from the Thor Discord. One more time, I had promised you guys in one of my last videos that I would show you how to use God mode to compound into a new node. Remember the benefit of God mode is that you can take your Thor rewards, your unclaimed rewards, from all of your different node types, and you can use that to compound without paying a claim tax. You can use that to compound into a new node. So I've been tracking this for a bit in my sheet, and a few hours ago, I was able to have enough Thor to do this. So I was just going to go through and show you guys how this is done, just so that you can see it in action. All right. The only thing that you really need to do here is pick out what kind of node you would like to compound into. I've been compounding into Thor's until we have the reward reduction coming up in February. So I've named what I want it to be there. Again, I've got enough Thor tokens just between these two nodes to pay for this. So I've selected the Thor node, I've chosen a name for it, and now I'm going to click the Compound All Rewards button, which should save me the taxes on the nodes. And I'm just going to click this. I'll get a couple of prompts here in MetaMask and on my hardware wallet. Rather than boring you guys with that, I'll just pause the video for a bit and I'll process this transaction, and then I'll come back to you once I've done that. Alright, I've completed that transaction. Well, I've approved it at least. You aren't able to see my MetaMask window, but I had about 0.05 Thor, I'm sorry, 0.005 Thor in here, so 5 thousandths of a Thor in my wallet. Now you can see that at the top here, all of my rewards have been claimed, and you can see that my Thor has went up by a count of 1. And that basically completes your activity of compounding. I will say I'm looking at my MetaMask wallet now, and I have 1.026 Thor, so the extra Thor from the compound did go back into my wallet, and I only consumed the Thor that was required to make the node. Just taking a look here at my sheet, I want to point out something. I had updated these just a few minutes before making this video, which showed the total amount of Thor that I had, which was around 13.7 Thor. Let's just do some quick math just to show you guys. So 13.07 Thor. Let's just make sure that that's correct. Yeah, 13.72 actually. Just show you this math real quick. And now we used 12.5 to make our Thor node, right? Which should have left 1.22. And if you remember, I said I had 0.005 Thor in my wallet. So you might be expecting that you would have, just trying to type and narrate this at the same time is a little bit difficult. So you might expect to have 1.225 in your wallet. Let me go take a look and see what I have. I actually have 1.026. So expected in wallet, had in wallet, extra from compounding into node. So let's figure out why do I only have a different amount in our wallet. I'm just going to take a few minutes to show you this so that you're not caught off guard. 1.026 is what I have. Let's just make sure that's correct one more time. Just want to validate these numbers. Yes, 1.026 in wallet after compound. So what happened? Well, because it's extra Thor, instead of getting when I compounded my Thor, I took all my Thor that I had, the 13.72, that went into making the new, 12.5 of that went into making the new Thor node, which left me with roughly 1.22 after the claim, the extra is being taxed. So if you take this and times it by 0.8, which would be effectively the 80% that remains after a 20% tax. Oh, that's not it either. So it's not down to just that. Really, it looks like on average, I got about a 17% tax. There's probably some ways to go and calculate that. Let's just take a quick look at that. How about instead we do the average of all of these? You can see that that's about 17.5. So I'd be willing to bet, and I've not done the math on this before, but if you multiply, if you take this and just think about 83, 82.5%, you get around 1.01. That's close enough. That's probably the math that's been done. Got to remember I had a few extra tokens, obviously, in the Odin nodes because they produce more. So there's probably a little bit heavier weighted that direction. But you can kind of see what's really happening. And you could probably dig into the smart contract and see this much better. You can see that the excess from your compound does get taxed. And the reason I wanted to show you this is it's really important if you want to maximize this compounding and maximize the Thor that you're getting, you'll want to try to compound exactly at the time or just after, minutes after, to make sure you have enough, right at the time that you're eligible for that next node. I ended up being eligible sometime around midnight for me last night. It's about 11 hours after that at this moment. So I have about 11 hours worth of rewards that have now been taxed when I did the compound. So just message here is try to compound right after you have just enough rewards in order to do it. Not a big deal. I'm okay with losing zero point 0.2 Thor. Not too bad, but you know, definitely if you want to optimize it, hit it right whenever you are eligible. All right, just a quick double check back to this one. Just wanted to show you, I did start with 3 Thor at the beginning of this node. Sorry, 3 Thor nodes at the beginning of this video. Now I do have 4, so that has went successfully. And you can see that all of my rewards have been updated. They're back down to zeros for the most part. Wow, that Odin is really producing. Can't wait to get more of these things. All right, that's it. I'm air support. I'm on the Thor Discord. Happy to help you. Typically looking at stake talk, but figured I'd make a couple of node videos here. Just come hit me up on Discord if you have any questions. Happy to help. Have fun out there. See you later.